it's very important to me and to my children that I teach, let them see that African American history was not just restricted to Overtown or Coconut Grove. It broadened the area. Because with dedication and determination, they can achieve whatever they want. And that was my goal for coming to University of Miami. There's a long story behind that statement. When I was in third grade, my father had just passed away. And my oldest sister, who's about 13 years older than I, was married, and she lived in the Richmond Heights area. So every weekend she would pick us up, and US 1 was one lane north and one lane south. And we got to, there used to be a Burger King across the street and a red light. And we stopped at that light one day, and I looked over at this property, not knowing what it was, and I said, oh wow, to me it was illuminating. And I said, what is that? And my brother-in-law said, that's University of Miami. And I said, well, what is that? And he said, I'm third grade. He said, that's a university. I said, I'm going there. And he says, no, you're not. I said, yes, I am. He says, no, you're not, because it's not integrated. I said, I'm going there. So that was my motivation. And when I got to high school, my mother said, you got to go to college, but I don't have any money. I said, don't worry about it. I'm going to University of Miami. And I graduated as salutatorian and got a scholarship from University of Miami. So from third grade until my adult life, this was where I was going to go to school. Compared to what it was, when they tore down my old dorm, I was a little bothered by that, but it's a parking lot, but that's all right, that's progress. But to see how comprehensive it is now, it's a dream come true. If I was 9 years old now, and I would pass by it, I would be blown away. And I was just blown away with what I saw in the 1950s. I lived in 26V, and right across the street was the resident hall. And it was, I don't know what time of morning it was, but I had on, he called me up and said, meet me. That was our clue, meet me. And I said, are you kidding? I had, the 1960s pink rollers in my hair, and I had on a pair of shorts, and I said, okay. So I put on some shoes and I ran across the street, and he proposed, would you marry me? And I was, are you serious? So I said yes. So he went back to, I forgot which dorm he stayed, one facing US 1, and I went back upstairs to 26V. Then the next day, of course I said yes, but I didn't realize he had the engagement ring. So the next day after we went to dinner over in the Ibis, he had this box with layers and layers of comic strip paper. And as I unfolded the layers, there was my engagement ring. So we've been married 45 years, and we go back to that spot. I have one regret, that I couldn't get my children to attend the University of Miami. But I told them my grandchildren will. I will always be a part of the youth.